Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Fandom Fights. We are in the Summer Series tournament. All the triple threats. Nick, this is the last match of round one of said Summer Series tournament. So very exciting. I'm excited for this. We got the number 1 seed, Abel, going up against the number 18 seed, Bill, going up against the number 27 seed, Anthony. Anthony got his place here by coming in. I want to say third, Nick. I want to say third in the 5-way play-in. Bill and Abel having great singles seasons. Bill surprising, I think, himself to a new extreme, and then Abel crushing it. Number 1 seed, Insanity. Nick, you're here. I just talked a lot. What do you got?
Fun fact, actually, I just realized this while you were recapping everything. All 3 of these players are 2-0 this season so far. They both have won 2 matches and lost none. And then Anthony came in third in the triple threat. Obviously, where they were prior to this season has played a role in their seedings here. But yeah, Abel having a huge upset over Tyler Birch, taking the number 1 seed from him. That's how we find him here today. Bill's currently an undefeated rookie, which I don't think he thought anyone would ever say those words. And Anthony is having the killer comeback season. He's had very decisive wins over 2 people this year already and did very well in the 5-way. So I think we are in for a great last match in round 1. The rest of round 1 that's totally happened so far already. I loved it. It was great.
I loved it. It was great. Bucky had a great time. Maggie enjoyed it. It was all fantastic. So, Nick, let's get into this, starting with the promos.
Oh, this has been quite a first round, full of twists and turns. And look, top 2 people are here. Isn't that great? But you're the one who's playing, so how's it going, Mr. Lionsman?
I feel great. I put on the actual skin because I'm feeling like they're gonna hear me roar tonight. That's what I'm saying.
You look like Kraven the Hunter, and you're hunting for wins. So
I don't know who that is because I don't read comic books.
That's okay. It'll be important later, but right now,
I know things. That's what I do. So I'm gonna say cheers, everybody, and have a good time.
Everybody have a good time.
Bill, you've had an amazing year so far in fandom. There's no pressure today. We're surrounded by friends. Mm-hmm. Are you ready to kick this pig?
I definitely feel like the ugly friend with these 2. Like, these are 2 Adonis of men, and I look like a sentient bowl of fucking pudding. So, but you know what? They may have better hair, but I have a goal today. Aim for the silver. I just want to keep that nice little donut next to the number 2, and that's all.
You got
the dream continues.
So, Melissa is great. Bill's whatever. Robert, sorry, your baby is way cooler than you. And sorry, the Dutch haven't been relevant since World War II. You better win this. If you don't win this, there's going to be punishment. You understand?
I'm not going to win this. I'm batting for third, right? Isn't that the way to do this? I got third before. I'm going for third again.
No, if you don't get first, you'll watch the Lord of the Rings one more time. That's how we agree.
Oh, fuck. I got to try now. All right, fine. Let's do this.
Fine. That's the race.
Nick, thoughts on the promos?
Interesting. Some infighting among Fun DMC. I think we have just about the whole faction here. It's kind of wild. We did not plan this, but yeah, as the seeding started to fall, I was like, if Abel wins this and Bill does this and then Anthony does this, we could see what you see before us. So I'm excited, Tim.
Yeah. Hopefully there's no challenges, guys. Nick, how's round number 1 gonna work?
Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once the players share the question, 15 seconds to write down the answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answers and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we go on to round number 1?
Yeah, 1 question. Hey, Tim, what's your dog's name?
I already said it. I already said it once. All right, Nick, let's kick it off. What's question 1?
Your first question comes in the category Planet of the Apes. Who steals a horse and weapon from Caesar, Rocket, Luca, and Maurice before surrendering to them in War for the Planet of the Apes?
Have you ever been at war?
In a way,
Were there apes involved?
yes.
Nice. 5, 4.
I just watched
Gotta-
Nope.
I gotta watch these movies again.
Let's go to Abel.
Bad ape.
Bill.
I remember Dr. Zaius is in these movies.
And Tiz.
Bad ape.
Bad ape is correct. So your next question is going to come from the category of American Spies. Who plays the villain Colonel Eric Beyer in The Bourne Legacy? How do you feel about colonels?
Love them when they pop.
Yep.
Then we went to a movie last night, and
What'd you see?
Super Mario. And then
Did you love-
a couple days ago, I saw Air, and then I saw Dungeons and Dragons. I've been going to the movies a lot.
I'll do a repeat.
I think I said pens down.
I didn't hear you say pens down.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I said it, but that's fine. Who plays the villain Colonel Eric Beyer in The Bourne Legacy?
I think it might have been a tech thing, Tim, because I was like looking at you and I didn't hear anything.
Okay. Yeah, so last night I edited that 5-way. Fuck my life.
Sorry.
Oh, you were least of the concerns there, Mr.
I bet, because I was barely awake.
You were fine. Honestly, it was fucking pacing. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Bill.
I hope I didn't erase the right answer. I went with Scott Glenn.
We'll go to Anthony.
With Edward Norton.
And Abel.
That's what I said. Edward Norton.
Edward Norton is
I erased it. God damn it.
Nick,
That's
what's next?
Your next question comes in the category of sci-fi icons. Which Transformers film features the characters Squeaks, Hot Rod, and Vivian Wembley?
You like cars, Nick?
Not at all.
I will use a repeat because I went out. I froze.
Technical?
We can give you a technical.
We'll
Okay,
need a technical repeat. All
totally
right.
missed
So technical repeat the question again. Which Transformers film features the characters Squeaks, Hot Rod, and Vivian Wembley?
You have a car.
But yeah, no, like I appreciate its use and I do use it, but when someone's like cars, man, I'm like, eh.
Yeah, I don't know shit about cars.
As long as it moves and gets me places.
3,
That's really
2,
all I need.
1. Pens down. Anthony.
The last night.
Abel.
I'm about as drunk as King Arthur the last night.
And Bill.
Did I finally get on the board with the last night?
The last night is correct.
Thank God. It was getting embarrassing.
All right, your next question is in the category of the MCU. What is the name of the all-powerful book that Doctor Strange tries to retrieve but is destroyed by Wanda before he can use it to stop her in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness?
I think this is the only place on Earth where not knowing that Edward Norton played Colonel Eric Beyer would be embarrassing. I feel like in every other aspect of life.
Unless you were like at his house and he said, "Have you ever seen The Bourne Legacy?" And you were like,
There's just so many character actors in that franchise.
Can I get a repeat, actually?
That is Bill's first repeat. What is the name of the all-powerful book that Doctor Strange tries to retrieve but is destroyed by Wanda before he can use it to stop her in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? I did realize something, though. I edited the Game of Factions matches that aired in April last week. I do not like editing multi-person matches, so I am realize this is gonna be rough for me, but really, I just don't like the scoreboard as much. It's weird.
This was a long summer then.
Yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Abel.
I think I just did what Bill did. I said the Darkhold.
We'll go to Bill.
Oh, God, I hope it. The Book of Ashanti?
We'll go to Anthony.
I went with the Lighthold.
We cannot accept any answer. It is the Book of Vishanti. Vishanti.
That's damn it.
No, unfortunately,
close,
no perfect rounds today. But Nick, we'll move on to the next question. What is it?
Your next question comes in the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek Into Darkness, Spock risks his life to save a civilization on Nibiru from what kind of natural disaster?
So Kaiser, you're saying in the chat you were going to challenge if Tiz didn't get it. Like I wasn't going to give Bill the point. He didn't say the name right.
I think he was talking about the Colonel one.
He was talking about the
retired.
Oh, I was like, what? What are we talking about? I was like,
I forgot he was a retired colonel. That's what was messing me up.
I was so confused. 5.
It could be any question Kaiser could challenge. It doesn't matter.
1 pens down. I'm like, why would I give it to you? Let's go to Bill.
The volcano?
We'll go to Anthony.
Volcano.
And Abel.
Yeah, volcano eruption.
Volcano eruption. That is correct. So Tiz and Abel are still tied at 4. Bill trails with 2. I will read your next question. It is in the category of Middle Earth. Who initially reveals to the Black Riders that the One Ring is in the Shire in the Fellowship of the Ring? I watched this film yesterday. I'm going to see the third one tonight in cinemas for its 20th anniversary. So I watched the first 2 yesterday. It was magical. 5. 4. That's why I'm wearing the shirt. 3.
He's even a guy.
2. 1. Pens down. Let's go to Anthony.
Is Wormtongue a guy?
Let's go to Abel.
Gollum.
And Bill.
I wrote Gollum / Smeagol because I wasn't sure which name to take.
We can accept Gollum, Smeagol. So Abel goes into the lead with 5. Bill gets another point up to 3. Your next question is going to be in the category of Pixar. Who voices Al the Chicken Man in Toy Story 2? Yeah, it's been 20 years, which is fucking crazy. Like, I remember seeing that movie in the theater 20 years ago. This is just nuts. 5, 4, 3.
I also saw it in the theater. I fell asleep.
Pens down, boo. Let's go to Abel.
Wayne Knight.
Hang on, let me.
Wayne Knight. I tried to get it down real quick.
Yeah, I would hold on to that so I can get next.
Almost.
I don't know if I can take that. We'll go to Bill.
I almost wrote Newman. Wayne Knight.
And Tiz.
I also wrote almost Wayne Newman. Wayne Knight.
Wayne Knight is correct. We're going to be right back after we talk to Nick. All right, we're back. Everyone's getting the point for Wayne Knight. It is 6 to 5 to 4. Abel has 6. Tiz has 5. Bill has 4. Your next question is in the category of YA. Which YA film features a dress that turns into a bird outfit after the person wearing it spins around? Your thoughts on spinning?
Don't like it, Tim.
Me either. Makes me sick.
Makes me very sick.
Just like whatever Anthony and Abel are drinking. Probably make me sick.
Even thinking about spinning.
He was drinking a Heineken, so that probably would make me sick, to be fair.
But you know why I get sick when I drink those things? Is because I feel like I'm spinning.
Pens down. Let's go to Bill.
Hunger Games Catching Fire?
Tiz.
Hunger Games Catching Fire.
And Abel.
Catching Fire.
That is correct. All right. What's next, Nick?
Your penultimate question will come in the category of Marvel. Name 2 of the mutants who become Horsemen of Apocalypse in X-Men Apocalypse.
That's a rough job.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you don't know how to horse.
I'm afraid of him.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Hey, Nick, would you say this is a specific answer or more of a...
See, I've been waiting for a moment to do that, but I worry I'm going to do it as a joke. And
You know I got the last question right, Abel, right?
2, 1, pens down. Let's go to Tiz.
Magneto and Psylocke.
Let's go to Abel.
I went Magneto and Storm.
And Bill.
I went Psylocke and Storm.
All are correct. We also would have accepted Angel.
I didn't know if it was Arc or just Angel.
Yeah, that's why I said that wasn't 100%.
I didn't know how to write Psylocke.
Your final question in this round is in the category of James Bond. At what specific type of event does Bond infiltrate a group phone call among several operatives in the audience in Quantum of Solace?
Not where I thought you were going.
You just put quantum in front of everything.
Hey, I get that reference. It's from that movie.
Which now that that's a whole thing, and there's a movie about it, I struggle to wonder why this movie has the title that it does.
One pens down. Let's go to Abel.
I said an opera.
Let's go to Bill.
I also said an opera.
And Anthony.
I also said an opera.
An opera is correct. So at the end of round number 1, Abel is up with 9, Anthony has 8, and Bill has 7.
That's correct.
All right.
Holy shit, that's actually surprising.
Great job.
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 10 fandom categories on it. No spinners or opponent's choice, as it is a multi-person match. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they keep it. If not, they get choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep it. They spin the second time. They'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing via whiteboards is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Middle-earth, fandom quotes, DreamWorks, horror icons, DC, Wizarding World, sci-fi icons, YA, Law and Order, and American Spies. Tim, take it away.
All right. So, Abel, you're in the lead. Would you like to spin or defer to Anthony?
I have my buddy with me.
Yeah, I'm apparently the fun police. I'm not trying to be. I was just trying to come up with solutions. I just want to make that clear. Abel, 9 points. That's good. What's going on
I
here?
erased Book of Ashanti at the last second.
That's fine. Whatever.
I'm feeling funny. Maybe I'll spin first.
You want to do that? I like
Yeah,
it.
why not?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's different.
Yeah,
All right,
Go.
this is your first.
I like this attitude.
Right?
Okay. Wheel of morality, turn. Oh, the lesson we learn is spinning first is good.
Lands on Middle Earth.
That's one that I will keep.
It's a good job, buddy.
You would.
I mean, it works out great for me.
All right. Nick, will you go ahead and read Abel his questions in Middle Earth?
Gladly, Abel, you're prepared for your questions in the category of Middle Earth.
Let's see.
Your first question. Which Middle Earth film ends with a 60-year time jump into the future?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
I'll take a repeat.
All right, that is your second repeat. The question again. Which Middle Earth film ends with a 60-year time jump into the future?
God damn it.
5, 4.
The Hobbit Battle of the Five Armies.
That is correct for 2 points.
Hate that movie.
Your second question. What specifically does Treebeard see that causes the Ents to go to war with Saruman in the Two Towers?
Like a whole part of the forest's been chopped down.
That is correct. We can accept that for 2 points.
Cool.
Just need more than a forest. What was going on with
Sure.
All right, your third question.
Would you say it was a general? No, okay.
Your third question. Who causes the sunlight to break through and shine on the trolls, turning them to stone in an unexpected journey?
Gandalf.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. Simon Chandler voices which Hobbit in The Lord of the Rings 1978?
Okay, let me think.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Mary.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
And on to your final question.
Sir.
In The Return of the King, other than the Light of Elendil, what possession of Frodo's does Sam pick up in Shelob's lair before he battles Shelob?
Sting.
That is correct for 2 points and the clean sweep of
Kaiser wants to be brought.
Middler.
This can't be good.
Yes, he does.
Repeat the question, please.
In the Return of the King, other than the life Elendil, what possession of Frodo's does Sam pick up in Shelob's lair before he battles Shelob?
The name of the object is not the light of Elendil, it's Arendil, so...
Doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
We're not winning that one, Kaiser. Good try.
Okay, fuck it.
Love the effort.
Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for being up.
Good job, Abel.
Cheers, my dude.
All right. We'll bring back in the wheel.
What's up?
Bring back in the wheel for the next person to go?
Sure. All right. Anthony, would you like to spin or would you like to defer?
I don't. One of them bad one's off. I got that going for me. Should I just hope Bill takes another one off?
Yeah, Bill looks like he's gonna hit some shit luck today, so that's a push the shit luck to like Bill's side.
Okay, sounds good.
Sorry, Bill.
Defer.
All right.
I will also defer.
I'll go again.
Cool.
Right, good luck, Nick.
Here, thanks. Bum bum.
Fucking
right,
let's go. That's not even a
say.
discussion.
Oh,
Yeah, it really isn't. Good luck.
Someone do something.
All right, Bill, I will be giving you your questions in law and order. Are you ready?
Let's go.
All right, your first question. Which Law and Order film features a location called Club Hell?
Bad Boys.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. Who plays John McClane Jr. in A Good Day to Die Hard?
Jai Courtney.
That is correct.
Don't worry anything. You know he's got this.
Your third question. What is Sergeant Riggs's first name in the Lethal Weapon franchise?
Martin.
That is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. Lee and Carter take Sue Young to an embassy in which country in order to try and protect her in Rush Hour 3?
I haven't rewatched this one recently. Shit. What country? Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, China, B, Spain, C, Japan, or D, France.
France?
That is correct for 1
Thank
point.
God. Should have went with my gut.
And your final question, Bill. In Die Hard, why specifically did Al Powell say he took a desk job?
Because he shot a kid.
That is correct for 2 more points, bringing Bill up.
You knew when he said Die Hard, it was going to be
over.
I'm not missing a Die Hard question.
Up to 16. All right, let's get the spin in for Anthony.
Can I challenge that Rich wasn't always a sergeant?
Oh my God. Just spin the wheel.
Lands on Fandom quote.
Fuck that shit. Spin again.
What he said.
Fuck that shit. Spin it again.
Brought to you by Brooklyn Lager.
Oh my God, I swear to God.
No, spin it.
Free spin.
Well, we even more spin again.
I really like the new colors.
I do too.
Lands on YA.
All right.
Go get him, buddy.
I'll try.
All right, Nick, will you give Anthony his questions in YA?
Gladly, Anthony, you're prepared for your questions in the category of YA.
Sure.
Your first question. Which YA film features someone snapping their ally out of a trance by forcing them to hold their gun up to their head?
Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Divergent, B, Mockingjay Part 2, C, Allegiant, or D, The Death Cure?
Allegiant.
It is incorrect. Bill and Abel chance for a 1 point steal. Your options again are A, Divergent, B, Mockingjay Part 2, C, Allegiant, or D, The Death Cure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Abel.
I think it was in the right franchise. I said A.
And Bill.
I hate this movie. A.
A is correct.
Fucking detergent.
I have a feeling it was in that franchise.
All right, Anthony, your second question. Rachel Lefevre appears in how many YA films?
Who the fuck is that?
Five, 4,
2.
3.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm just shocked because you started by saying, who the fuck is that?
I think it's the Twilight chick that got recast by
Versus
Bryce Dallas
It is. All right, Anthony, your third question. After Mary is killed, Thomas uses what kind of weapon to stall Wicked long enough for Jorge and Brenda to save them in the Scorch trials? And we will take a general.
Jerk. Repeat.
All right, that is your first repeat. The question again. After Mary is killed, Thomas uses what kind of weapon to stall Wicked long enough for Jorge and Brenda to save them in the Scorch trials?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, a gun, B, a knife, C, a bomb, or D, a sword?
A sword?
It is incorrect. Abel Bill chance for a 1 point steal. Your options again are A, gun, B, knife, C, bomb, D, sword.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Abel.
I went with A again.
And Bill.
I'm pretty sure it's a gun.
Both incorrect. We're looking for bomb.
Okay.
All right, Anthony, your next question. In the Hunger Games, what is the name of the female tribute from District 2?
I think I know who plays her. Is it Clove?
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job.
All right, and Anthony, your final question. What piece of furniture does Bella note is missing from Edward's house in Twilight?
Is it a bed?
That is correct for 2 more points in the end of round number 2.
So I have Abel in the lead with 20. Bill is in second with 17. Anthony with 14.
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, let's get into round number 3. How's it going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
Nope.
All right. Take it away, Tim.
All right, the first category you can bet points on is sci-fi icons. Let's get bets, starting with Abel.
I accidentally drew a swan.
And Bill?
I'll go 1.
And Anthony.
Dos.
Okay, your question in sci-fi icons. What is the first name of John Connor's future wife in Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines?
Oh, well, that's not ideal.
This is one of those write a name questions, Nick.
Those machines really rose.
They did. I witnessed it.
You know, though, that joke about how movies say their titles in the movie.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Roll credits. Let's go to Abel.
I said Kate.
Let's go to Bill.
That was it. I said Maggie.
And Anthony.
No, I said Lisa.
Kate is correct. So Abel goes up to 22. Bill loses 1, goes down to 16. And Anthony will lose 2 and go down to 12. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's correct, Tim.
All right, what's the next category?
Your next question will be in the category of Law and Order.
Let's get bets, starting with Bill.
2.
Anthony.
My choices are limited, 2.
And Abel.
I also did that.
All right, Nick, what's the question?
I think you should ask it, Tim.
No.
Okay. Your question in Law and Order. In Beverly Hills Cop, it is revealed that drugs were being smuggled along with what in order to hide the smell from drug-sniffing dogs? Drugs, am I right?
You looking for specific or general?
I
All right.
I need to know what it was.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Bill.
It's coffee grounds.
Anthony.
Yeah, I said coffee.
And Abel.
I also said coffee.
Coffee grounds is correct. So, Abel stays in the lead 24 to Bill's 18 to Anthony's 14. Your next question is coming from the category of the MCU. Let's get bets, starting with Anthony.
2.
Abel.
2.
And Bill.
1.
Okay. Your question in the category of the MCU. Which MCU film features foreign invaders attempting to steal an artifact during a coronation?
If you had to guess what the score was, Tim, what would you say it was?
I would say that Abel's in the lead with 24, then Bill has 18, then Anthony has 14.
I would agree.
Cool. 5, 4, 3.
I'll use mine. Repeat.
All right, that is your second repeat. Which MCU film features foreign invaders attempting to steal an artifact during a coronation?
About being on call.
Stealing is bad. 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Anthony. Okay, let's go to Anthony.
It's a Guardians Volume 2.
Let's go to Abel.
I said Thor.
And Bill.
I also said Thor.
Thor is correct.
I think it's over, right?
I think it is over, but Kaiser wants to be brought in.
Of course he does.
Is it okay? I understand what they're going with the question, but is it technically like a coronation because Thor isn't being crowned king? Is he?
He was about to be. Yes.
Yes, he was about to be crowned king.
I'm gonna lose anyway. Don't worry.
Yeah,
about it. Let's not waste everyone's time.
It's fine.
I'm in third. Let's just call it as it is.
Appreciate you guys.
It's fine.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate the effort.
He just wants to spend time.
What is the score after that?
And your winner, Abel Leeuw. So the answer was Thor, and mathematically we are donezo. So Nick, what'd you think of the match?
Great stuff. They all played very, very well. They incredible scores in round 1. All 3 of them played like they were looking to win this match. That it was fantastic stuff. I think Anthony was the only one who landed on something he maybe didn't want, which made him fall behind because the other 2 got things they really did want, and that was what was able to put the gap. But Anthony is showing that he should not be taken lightly in any match going forward this season because he's made some great improvements. Bill, like he said, keeping that record nice and clean. He's going forward without a loss. And Abel is playing like a number 1 seed. Other than a steal in there, he missed 1 question this whole match. So, fantastic stuff.
Yeah. Let's get into post-match interviews. Actually, are we going to interview?
Yeah, we're going to do them, but like, I'm even going to start a timer. I'm going to keep them to like 3 minutes. So like, I guess, I don't know.
Or we could just interview the winner.
No, I think we should do all of them, but keep them very short. Keep them to 3 minutes. If you start going on, like, I'll type something in the private chat.
Okay.
Good.
Cool. All right. 3.
Hang on, Tim, before you come back in. Hi, this is RC Nick. Now they're just calling you. Okay, great. Go ahead.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, then let's get into post-match interviews. We will start by talking to the third place player tonight, Anthony.
Anthony, as I said, listen, you got unlucky in round 2. I think the other players got very lucky in round 2. You still put up a fight in round 3, and in round number 1, you came out with 8 points. That's the second match in a row. Or the last one you got, or other than the 5-way, you got 9 points in your other one. You're playing on fire this year. Even though you came in third today, you came in as the 27 seed, and I think you made the 18 and the 1 seed very nervous at several points throughout this match. So how are you feeling about it?
I mean, yeah, round 1 was great. I missed 2. I'm not really going to get a Middle Earth question very often, so that's how that works. At some point, I'll rewatch them. But yeah, round 2, just that's the way it works. They both got something they're very good at. Obviously, I got something I'm okay at. I get something I'm good at. We make round 3 a little more interesting. Terminator 3 is one I haven't watched in a while. I've watched all the others. It's just the way it works. But, felt good. I planned on coming in third in this one anyway, so I'm right where I expected to be. A third seems to be a good spot for me. A third in the 5-way, third here, it works. I feel all right. I got a couple wins under my belt this year. This is, the loss, and if it's against those two, I'm cool with that loss. Abel's great. Bill's incredible. He studies. Is what it is.
Yeah. And also, some of those questions in a way were kind of rough, but it's what it is. And Anthony came in third, which is also what he did in the 5-way, so it wasn't a improvement, which is fine. And also, he already beat Mike Henley, so who cares about those other losers?
I beat a future champion in Mike Hanley.
Yes.
And this what can I say?
He was also a champion in an alternate universe.
I believe that. But you know what? Congrats, Abel. Good job. This is for you.
Yeah.
Very fair. Anthony, great job. We will see you again this season. And I think everyone's looking forward to it. So congratulations on a great performance as we bring in our second place finisher, Bill Cariola. Bill, the dream does continue, Bill. You are still undefeated, technically. It's almost like you weren't.
Technically, I'll fucking take it. It's fine.
No, Bill, you did fantastic. Maybe a slower start. You were a little embarrassed at the beginning. I'm not too sure.
You know what? That Ed Norton one really pissed me off. I'm not going to lie. That was my own brain overthinking it because I couldn't remember them saying Colonel. I'm like, wait, fucking Scott Glenn's all over that movie. That old saddlebag. That's got to be him. And I was like, but I just trusted my gut. What are you going to do? But, still rocking a really good round 2-3 accuracy because that's just because we live in the upside down. So,
I guess we do. But yes, Bill, you'll go forward. No loss on your record. We may see you in some title pictures post-tournament, given how good of a performance you just had today. So that's some crazy stuff. I know you were nervous at first to go into Fandom, and now you're one of the top singles rookies this year. So, Bill, anyone you want to play coming next?
I mean, what is life at this point? This is insane, right? Who would have thunk it? So I get some time to study, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's my dream match, and I said I want to gift my loss to my friend, and I want to gift that loss to Amaru Moses, please.
Ooh.
That is the one. That is my we've been fine losing to Abel. I'm kind of glad because I don't think I would have got very far into this tournament. He's gonna go all the way. Good for him. But yeah, that's my dream match. I've never gotten to play Rue 1-on-1. I would love it.
Yeah.
Great. We look forward to it.
Awesome.
Melissa, any quick thoughts on Bill?
I think Bill did awesome. Yeah, I just think continue to trust your gut because I think you know a lot of these answers. And yeah, you did awesome today. And I'm excited to see what happens next. And let's keep the dream alive.
Question right. What the fuck is even happening?
Bill, great job on coming to second, the silver medal, as it were, as we bring in our winner today, the final winner of round number 1. It's the number 1 seed, Abel Leeuw. Abel. Sorry.
That's fine.
A lot going on right now. It's the fur going.
I know. It really is.
But Abel, as I said, you missed 2 questions. One of them was a steal. Incredible stuff. You're playing like a number 1 seed. I bet there was a lot of whispering coming into this tournament. Why is Robert can relate? I heard there was a lot of whispering when Robert was a number 1 seed in the past. I think you are showing people that they should shut up because that was an incredible performance. How are you feeling about it?
Good. This was fun. I was surprisingly nervous for this match because, these two are great. They're my buddies. And I didn't want them to know how much I was studying, but I was actually devoting way too much of time in my life to this nonsense. Jones over there in the back nodding like, what the fuck are you doing? But no, I had a great time. It's always more nerve-wracking when people are expecting you to win, but no, this was good. This was fun. The 2 questions that I missed, I actually had the right answer written down and I erased it like a dumbass. But I just want to say, you guys are awesome. This is for everyone.
No, thanks.
Thank you.
Quick question. It's going to be hard to do coming next because it's one of several options. And not to spoil things, because we haven't shot them yet. But Abel, you will be playing some combination of Javi. Or actually, I'm going to say that bracket. You'll be playing some combination of Holtzman, Jacoby, and Jeremy Potters will be one person you'll be playing. And the other one will be Javi, Payson, or Antonio. Maybe pick out one person from that group of 6 and say, I'd love to go against them.
Sounds good. Well, obviously, I don't want to go against Antonio. But see, that's a double-edged sword because I want him to get far as well. So, let him progress and then we'll see what happens. But, Javi is also one because I have a bone to pick with that guy because he got Fandom Rookie of the Year, and I was like, that should have been me. Holtzman. I don't think he likes me, so let him play.
You said pick out. Abel picked out basically everybody, which is great.
That's good. Robert, closing thoughts on the match?
It was a tour de force. I have to say, I'm happy I'm on, I assume, the other side of the bracket for this because, I don't want to face this motherfucker. He's really mad that I'm his only loss, by the way, and that scares the shit out of me.
I am. It bugs the shit out of me.
Well, Abel, best of luck going forward in the tournament. Congratulations on the great performance today. We'll see you guys next time. Tim, wrap it up. Wrap round 1 up.
Yeah, I think you put it really well, and I think Robert did too. Like, Abel is a tour de force crazy. He's like, it's nuts. He's playing so well in teams and in singles. And Bill, I think, I think Melissa said it right too. Like, he knows more than I think he does. And Anthony as well, like, crushing it this season. All these guys doing a really great job. I was happy to be here. Thank you guys. Thank you to Fun DMC for sponsoring this match. Thank you to Nick for writing it. I've been Tim. We will see you guys with round 2 coming up real soon. Until then, have a great night.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a very exciting, mega-sized episode of Fandom Fights. What are you drinking, Nick, today?
Blue Point Blueberry Ale.
Nice. I have a Miller Lite, a fine Pilsner beer.
Here's how the Fandom Team Frenzy is going to work. We have 16 representatives here from 16 different fandom teams. One player from each team is here to play in this Fandom Frenzy. What we will do is spin the wheel each round to determine 4 players, 2 teams made up of the random people who have come to play here today. They will then engage in what we effectively call a half match here in Fandom Fights. That means 5 questions in round number 1, 3 questions, normal wheel round, but 3 questions in round number 2, and then 3 questions in round number 3. One player has to take the first question, another player can take the second question, or has to take the second question, and then the teams can confer on the third and final question. Whoever wins will move on. Those 2 individual players will move on to the next round. The 2 individual players that lost will be out of the event. But the other 2 will move on to get re-randomized to receive either the same or possibly a different partner until they get all the way to the end. The final 2 people left standing at the end of Fandom Frenzy will play in a real #1 contender teams match on a different day with their actual team partners, not the people they won the Frenzy with, unless, of course, they win and then decide to team up with them next year. Which, as precedent goes, it's going to happen.
Thoughts on the event?
Oh, boy. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, I just want to thank all of the players who took time out of their day today to do this. Thank you to Anna, thank you to Maggie, thank you to Bucky. Also, thank you to Brian, who I pray to God is editing this. Thank you to Nick for writing the entire event. I didn't do a lick of work other than put up those rules. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the Fandom Fights Teams Frenzy 2023. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.